Lovelies, it's LegitLovely. Welcome back to the channel. So a couple days ago, I made a request form for anybody who wanted me to make them a custom Sims 4 interior. So basically what this means is that any pre-made house, I would furnish a lot, or I would furnish a room or an apartment for anybody who filled out the request form. Now, I originally only posted the request form and all of the information on my Simstagram and my Simler at CozyPixels at CozyPyxels, and I got about 13 room requests or interior requests so far, and I made a separate post for sim requests only yesterday, so 2 days later, and I have 4 sim requests. But basically my main focus is going to be the interior requests for right now, because I have 13 of them. I need to work on them. But almost every, if not every single interior request that I get, I will be filming and uploading as a video. And this is what you're seeing here. This is the first request that I got. So it was an apartment request from @lacy.huntington.sims on Simstagram. And she wanted me to refurnish an apartment, and she said the 20 Culpeper house, which is previously the Rizoa residence. So this is the apartment that is in the Spice Market, or the Spice District of San Myshuno, and it wasn't small. It was actually, seeing where it was, like which apartment complex it was in, thought it was going to be a small apartment, but I really didn't even know this apartment existed. It was pretty wide, pretty open spread, and it was a very like townhousey theme. But she said that she wanted me to use medium CC, and for one of the questions, and basically the most important question of whether or not, or like what you wanted your interior to be. So the question is, what features you want for your interior? Feel free to include all themes, colors, details, etc. that you'd like. And she simply put trendy, roommate friendly, and if you need more specifics, to email her. So when she said trendy and roommate friendly, I originally thought 2 bedrooms, so that you can have the one master bedroom and then the extra bedroom. And basically what we're working on right now, however, we just got finished with the living room. Living room has a very large couch because it's roommate friendly. So even if you have an extra roommate who doesn't have a room yet, you can have them sleep on the couch, or if you have guests over, you can have them sleep on the couch. And it was just a normal like entertainment room. And right now we're working on the bar, like not the bar, but like the breakfast area, breakfast counter for the kitchen. And I wanted to have it next to the window so that you can look out on the city. I wanted some nice bar stools. I wanted a laptop because it's not only a place you eat, but it's also the work section, work area in the kitchen. And I originally wasn't sure if I was going to put a dining room as well as the breakfast area, but I did end up creating a dining room later. And instead of creating a wall in its own spaced off room for the kitchen / dining area, I decided to put some wall dividers, some glass wall dividers to just separate everything. I decided to go with a black and white tile instead of wood. And I decided to then create or make the walls like a stone, like a gray stone or granite tile. I matched the counters to the breakfast area, of course. That's very OCD. I'm very OCD when it comes to my interiors, but in real life I'm not that OCD. But I wanted all the counters to match, all the wood to match. If you even look at the bar stools, the wood on the leg of the bar stools is the closest match I could find to the counters. So the rest of the kitchen, aside from the light brown wood, like the light tan wood and the white, is black and white. All the accessories, all the details, all the appliances, the wall posters are in a black and white theme. And I feel like it's very trendy still, but it's not very out there. It's compared to the living room, it's actually very neutral and very bland, but it still has its own simplistic and modern touch to it, to the point where it's not boring. So that's what I really wanted to focus on for the kitchen. I wanted it to be very black and white, very minimalistic, very simplistic. And when I say minimalistic, I feel like I have a very like flawed view of what minimalistic is, because minimalistic is obviously minimal, and no matter what, or no matter how much I try to make a build minimalistic, I can't go without clutter in my builds. So that always gets in the way. But it's a very simplistic and modern build, I will say. Minimalistic and not so much with all the clutter. But yeah, so we're just finishing, or putting the finishing touches on the kitchen right now. We're putting up some lights. I wanted some hanging wall lights, some fairy lights, because, you know, every build that I have, every room that I make, every apartment that I make, every house that I decorate has to have fairy lights. It's just this thing. I don't know what it is. It looks so good in pictures, especially when I use reshade. in the background blurs. Oh my god, the lights look so good. But right now we're working on the first bedroom, and the door fiasco was minor and like very short, but I did end up going with a different wood. Well, I ended up firstly going with white doors and then a different color wood for the first bedroom. Now, not like neither one of the bedrooms is exactly the master bedroom because they all have the same features. They all have a desk, a bed, like a mirror, in a sitting area, and a fireplace. They're just different variations and different CC items of these items, or different CC versions of these items, I'm sorry. But for this room, I want it to be like green and blue, with other touches of different colors. But the main accent colors, as you will notice once the room starts to come together, or at least on the bedroom side, are like green and blue. Now, when I say green, usually the only thing that, or what I noticed, is that the only thing that's green is the walls, but most of the accent colors do have blue. As you can see, the mandala tapestry is the blue, the rug is the blue and the gray, and then the walls are green, and the pillow has blue accents, and then the bed has blue, brown, and gray accents as well. So we're just finishing up this side of the bedroom. I will eventually move to the other side of the bedroom where I put a desk and a like mirror and a rug. I was gonna put like a closet type of thing, but I decided not to, and I did put a dresser and a little like not beauty area. It wasn't like a full beauty area. It was more of like a decorated dresser in the other bedroom. But right now we're just working on the desk area. Now this desk area is much bigger than the desk area in the other bedroom. I feel like the other bedroom was more of like a beauty room, and this one was more like a workspace bedroom, if that makes any sense. Now I wanted to make an L-shaped desk simply because, I don't know, I feel like one desk would have just been boring, and I want to include more like unique designs and unique variations into my builds, especially through these requests. And I feel like the requests really do help, simply because you guys are giving me what you want and I'm having to go out of my comfort zone. So it's going to allow me to make different kinds of builds, different types of materials, experiment with different CC that I wouldn't normally use, and stuff like that. So the next thing that we work on is the bathroom, I believe. Yes, the bathroom. I want to make the bathroom as black and white as possible, even more black and white than the kitchen. I did use the same walls and floor in the bathroom that I did in the kitchen. However, every single thing in this bathroom is black and white. There's no tan wood like there was in the kitchen. There's no like extravagant like decoration or clutter that is different colors. It is straight black, white, and obviously gray. I consider gray like a shade of white, whatever. That laundry basket that I just put down goes against everything I just said. I swear, I promise that the laundry basket it's taken care of. But what I did notice now that I didn't notice when I was filming is that underneath the sink there is a purple towel, and I sincerely apologize. That was not, like, it was my fault, but honey, if I would have realized that I was saying that it was going to be all black and white, I would have gotten rid of it. But I feel like it's just a single pop of color, and I can't tell whether it's a breath of fresh air or if it's bothering me sincerely that there is a touch of color in this bathroom that is supposed to be all black and white. But right now, I wasn't originally sure what to do with this corner of the bathroom, so I just put a sidewall, a shower curtain, and then a tub, so that you do have one area with a shower and then one area with a tub. And I want to put them together. I feel like it would just be different, or like unique to do it differently. Right now, we're working on the final bedroom of the house. Like I said, this bedroom focuses more on like the dresser and a smaller workstation, although there is a big bookshelf. So basically, I feel like you could create two different, how do I want to word this? Each bedroom has a unique personality, but they're very similar in items like type. Just one focuses more on one personality, one focuses more on the other. But the personalities are very self-interpretive. Like, you can interpret them whichever way you want. And you can either craft the room around the personality or the personality around the room. So I feel like that was very helpful. I just love the bright colors in this room. It has a very orange, yellow, and whitish theme. And I did include some light tan wood like I did in the kitchen, but more vibrantly. As you can see over the bedroom in that lot, in the live sign, in the mirror right here, in the the painting on the left side of the bed, above the glass light window thing. Right now we're just putting the couch. I want to have an entertainment center like I did in, or an entertainment space like I did in the other bedroom. So I did put a TV and a small couch, and this is a dresser that I was speaking of earlier. So this is just the decorated dresser that I wanted to include some, like, maybe like the person or the sim that lives here could even be like an artist, because this room is very artistic, it's very unique, it's very out there, it's very decorative. I feel like an artist could definitely live here, and I'm starting to realize that more now than I did when I was actually making the build. But we're getting towards the end of the actual build, and we'll be coming across the screenshots very soon. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat, and all my other social medias. That'll be linked in the description below to stay updated with all things channel related. Thank you so much to Lacey Huntington Sims for making this request. She said that this download could be public, so please check the description below for the zip file where you can download this apartment. The instructions are all in the zip file, because you do have to place it room by room because it is an apartment and not a lot. All the CC is included in the zip file, as well as the photos that I included. Like, the screenshots are all in the zip file. Please do not repost these screenshots and say that they are yours. I have also posted them on my Simstagram so people will know. Plus, it's my custom reshade preset. I'm not trying to be like rude about it. I just don't want anybody stealing my work. It took me a while to take these screenshots, and I would appreciate you not, you know, being a jerk and just faking them. So we're getting towards the end of the video. Like I said, I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you want to make an interior or sim request, link will be in the description below as well. I love you guys so much. Stay lovely. Bye, everyone.